Hey, hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to your timeless financial and career psychic tarot card prediction. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and these are general, not personal readings, so only take the portions that are resonating with you. You can find more information down below, as well as a free birth chart calculator link. It can help you out with these kind of readings. Scorpio, I'd like to thank you for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these readings for free. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Should let you guys know this is the reading about the ending of a relationship. So if you don't want to hear about that, you might want to tune into one of the other excellent psychics on YouTube. This is Mars or Scorpio, number 16 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck. This is Major. This is an overthrow of an existing way of life. It's old notions upset. It's ruled by Mars. This is a sudden shock and a dramatic change. It has roots in the past. Those are yods. That's representing divine influence, something that was out of your control. Probably had a shaky foundation. And now you're questioning beliefs. It's unseen forces that are work. You'll need to build a foundation that is strong. And look for weaknesses in that foundation. Where are you most vulnerable? This is a big change that you have to deal with. You may not believe that what is happening is for the best. It's a wake-up call to be cautious. And your soul is going to evolve. It's ambitious goals made with false premises in the past. And now this is a massive change. Swift and dramatic, sometimes extremely upsetting. Most likely, someone was already well aware of a pressing need to make changes, but refused to take action. And then something happens that forces us to face reality. But whatever the disruption or adversity, it's for the best. It can be some kind of loss, a personal or a financial. But this could have been foreseen if you had been aware and willing to face facts. What is destroyed in conjunction with this card has served its purpose and needs to go. It could also be releasing pent-up emotions, and it'll make you feel liberated. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. The Three of Swords, Scorpio. This is Saturn in Libra. This is a card of heartache, pain, a painful realization. The Tower is also a realization, a revelation. This is a difficult loss, and it's a flash of understanding. There's separation and severance and feeling isolated and broken. The hopes were higher than the results, and now there's sorrow and regret. It's sinking in. This suffering is from holding on to the past. There could be a third party involved or a third kind of situation that wasn't acceptable. This is depression and longing, it's separation through distance, it's quarrels, upsets, divided opinions. It's tears over a faithless lover. It's clearing the ground for something new. Has to do with an emotional truth, divided opinions. You'll need to sort out the affairs of the heart. This is an emotional rawness that must be allowed to run its course. It's being wounded, injured, heartbroken, remorseful, self-recriminating, sensitive to criticism, skewered by the truth, having a flash of understanding. These hurt feelings are valid and you are not overreacting. It's letting the pain in or reeling from hurtful remarks. It's showing empathy. It's cutting through to the heart of the matter with your mind. The Tower with the Three of Swords is it gets to your heart. and makes you feel sad. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. Number 5 of the major arcana, the Hierophant. This is earth energy. It can be a Taurus, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter. Taurus could be in your chart or as well as someone else's that you're dealing with. This has to do with a relationship. This is being ruled by the conventional. It's a belief system. The Hierophant represents traditional Orthodox teaching that's considered suitable to the masses, versus whereas the High Priestess teaches only in secret to initiates. The High Priestess keeps information to herself, but the Hierophant gives out this information. It's wisdom revealed. It's a relationship, a commitment, acting respectable. This is a wise teacher or a mentor. It also represents traditional standpoints, following a conservative path, moral convictions. It's conformity to social expectations, tradition. It's making a vow and receiving a blessing. This is a marriage card. There's alliance. It's captivity and servitude. It's love through helpful doctrine. It's social institutions, particularly marriage or formal relationships. This person can be a visionary. The Tower with the Hierophant card is a sudden change of thought. It's liberation through a flash of understanding. It can also represent a minor accident or a physical shock. Your fourth card. It's a position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The 10 of Wands, Scorpio, fire energy. This is Saturn in Sagittarius. Now, Saturn, that planet of restrictions, limitations, and delays. But because this is Saturn, it only has those restrictions and delays if you do not apply what your abilities are. It's responding to your abilities, responsibilities. And now this 10 of Wands is oppression. It's someone burdened by life, and this responsibility is wearing them down. It's something you cannot let go of. But now you can see this problem is soon to be solved. And anytime you have a future prediction, it can be a surprise. This is a heart tried by pain. It's fortune and gain and any kind of success, and it is the oppression of these things. It's taking up new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's now beginning. They may seem burdensome, but you do have the strength to shoulder them. You feel you can do anything at this time, even an extremely difficult task. This can even be too much of a good thing. It's being weary and determined and overwork. It's shouldering burdens, taking on too many responsibilities, testing your limits, and toughing it out. The Tower with the 10 of Wands is a disruption in the final stages. The struggle's almost over. It's moving on. Could have represented false hope. Maybe a major obstacle in your way. Your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. Number 13 of the major arcana, death. Here you are, Scorpio. This card represents you. This is an ending, something that needs to be let go of. It's a transition. Watery energy. It's change, renewal, and transformation. It's ruled by Saturn and Pluto. Again, Saturn. This is a transformation and a change that's followed by renewal. This is the birth of new ideas and new opportunities after a time of pause and reflection and discovering what no longer fits in your life. This is not representing physical death. It's a dying away of old habits and old fears or old hopes and old ways of dealing with the world or old relationships. This experience can seem shattering, but if we welcome change, we find that death leads to new life and new possibilities. This is an opening to something that's more important. The time has come for the new. It's creating closure. This new ending must be faced because you're about to enter a new dimension in your life. It's letting go and letting the universe because resisting can cause pain. It's putting the past behind you. You've outgrown a part of you. It's old habit patterns being shaken off, and you can transform yourself by clearing away the old. The Tower with the Death card is sweeping change. It's overwhelming change all at once. It's fear of the future. It's taking positive steps. What was done is done. And the Three of Swords with the Hierophant card is challenging a group authority. It's pressure to conform. It's being unable to trust people in the position of tradition. The Three of Swords with the Ten of Wands is a painful truth or a burden to carry. It's worry about what other people think. It's heartbreak and grief with a burden, a responsibility. The Three of Swords with the Death card is a relationship is over. It's a negative perspective based on a bad experience. Could be someone pursuing a plan due to their heart being broken. Sorry about that, Scorpio. It's a difficult reading. The Hierophant with the Ten of Wands is emotional manipulation. It could be in the workplace. The Hierophant with the Death card is doing your own thing. A relationship ends. It can also represent taxes. The Ten of Wands with the Death card is a burden you've been shouldering ends. It's overwork that could cause a major problem. It's an intense approach with a transition. It's big burdens you let go of. And that's good news. Here's your ViceVersa Tarot card from the deck by Lunaea Weatherstone. More fire energy here. This is the Knight of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands. This represents the outer self. A knight in armor rides across a dry and barren landscape. His steed is a unicorn, and the knight rides bareback, holding the reins lightly. The unicorn steps jauntily, its eyes full of wisdom and love. The knight holds aloft a flaming torch, though the day is bright and hot. This is a person who is happiest when he has a cause he can pour his passion into. His spirit is restless. He likes to be on the move, looking for the next adventure. This knight is perfectly capable of falling in love at first sight, giving his whole being into passion, and then moving on. The unicorn consents freely to carry him without the need for saddle or harness, because they are kindred spirits, charismatic, untamable, beautiful in their boldness. When he finds his soulmate, there will be no need to tie him down. He will give himself freely and completely. Here's your crystal card from the deck, the Stone deck. You've got amber. I have to read from the back, small. I'll show you again in a moment. Amber. What is it? Of way ancient origin, amber is not a rock but a fossilized tree resin. With a sugar-sweet energy telegraphed by its golden honey and maple syrup hues, amber promotes a feeling of warmth and well-being from first blush. And armchair paleontologists love the dinosaur-era bugs, aka inclusions, sometimes caught inside. Who needs it? Tree people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. Where to put it? Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. When to use it? When you need a metaphysical hug from the universe, call on Amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. This card recharges your good vibes. That's Amber. Thanks, you guys, Scorpio. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.